Hey everybody, hope you're having a good, was it Tuesday?
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. You lose track of time when you don't work every day, like most people during the week, you know? So I'm here with my boy Chris Winston. Chris is amazing. I hope you guys will find out more and more about him as we get more public with the things we're doing with Cast Media. But today was a good day. Sorry, dogs running crazy, got both our attention over there.
Squirrel.
We had, let's see, we had morning prayer.
Yeah.
After morning prayer, followed by a meeting. We had another meeting at 10 with Operation Light Force, which was great. Then we had a meeting together about some of the things we're working on with Cast Media. Then after that, we went to the bank.
Yep.
That was cool. That was a first-time experience, opening a business account for the first time ever. Got my man as authorized user, so it was fun. It was a fun experience, but I think we spent the last 3 hours in the lab, as Chris referred to it earlier on the phone, because it really is a lab. Yeah. It's a process that I don't think people fully understand the amount of time it takes with the back end stuff of Facebook. Not just content is so important. We hear it all the time. Content is important, but the thing that drives the content is the ads and the getting the content in front of the right people. Because without that, I mean, you're just putting out content. And so Chris spent 3 hours with me. He made some killer ads today. He's been doing some Facebook ad training in the background. So I just want him to share, what his thoughts were on the Facebook Ads Manager, how good it was, how tough it was, whatever. Just him honestly sharing what he thought about the back end of it that people really don't get to see a lot of in the day-to-day content creation aspect of it.
Yes, today was absolutely amazing. Like Chris said, starting off with prayer and everything and opening up a business account. My first time doing that. It's my first time being a part of something like that. So that was definitely amazing. And like Chris said, I'm just honestly I'm blown away at the level of technology that's out there where you can use and that's available to us to target specific people on Facebook and marketing, different things like that. You don't have to anymore just put stuff out there and pray that it gets to where you want it to get to. You can target specifically to an audience that you want. If you're into fashion, you can target people that love fashion, whatever the case may be. And so I'm actually just blown away, honestly. And on the creative side, I'm a creative thinker, so I'm sitting there, my mind is like, it's like my mind is opened up to a whole nother world of being able to target different people, age groups, whatever, the whole world is like at my fingertips. And so being able to use Facebook to target, I don't know if you have your own specific business or what you do as a side job, whatever the case may be, but if you own your own business and you want to market yourself, Facebook Dark Post is an amazing source to use. It take the time. It's going to take a lot of time, and which for me, time is almost of the essence, but the time you put into it, the results will show. And so this is something that that I'm learning, that you just can't take 30 minutes and put up a post. Use the gift that God has given us, which is creativity, using our brains to think. Amazing quote, Jay Fugler said, God gave us 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, if you want to say, and 1 mouth, which means we take in a lot and we need to be slow to give out. And so even with marketing, listening to what the market is talking about, paying attention to the news, paying attention to the social network, what are some of the terminologies they're using, what are some of those words, the slang, that people are using, and we can use those things on Facebook to bring awareness to what you are doing.
Absolutely.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
And so, I could go on and on and on, but just being aware of the times that we're in, and in the culture that we're in today, and using it for our benefit on Facebook is absolutely amazing.
And what would you say? Do you think going through the entire ad process, the picture, the targeting, the copywriting, the verbiage on the different ads, the choosing the images, do you think it was easier than advertised? Do you think, obviously Facebook's made it really easy. They've made it really, not necessarily easy, they've made it very it's able to be learned if somebody takes the time to do it. Do you think it was easier than a traditional, like maybe Google AdWords? Do you think it's easier than people might think, or do you think it's a little bit harder once you get into the actual dynamics of creating the ads?
It's tough if you're stuck in a certain mindset. with this with Facebook, you have to almost die to yourself, because I know a traditional mindset person say, well, this particular headline has always worked for me and I'm going to use this headline wording or phrase, whatever the case may be. But every phrase that you use, every word that you use, every image, everything matters. Literally everything matters. The age group you choose, the demographic you choose, everything, the colors, everything matters. And so you almost have to die to yourself. It's not always about what you think and like particular. That's why I say you have to pay attention to the culture that you're in. The old saying that's been around for thousands of years, the customer's always right, because the customer's the one buying, doing the purchase. And so we have to pay attention to what they like, to what they're clicking on every day, what they're into every day, the commercials they're watching. Everything is based around the customers that are engaged on Facebook. And so for that's something I have to remind myself, because I'm a creative thinker. I think some of the things that I like, the colors that I like, is cool, but if the culture's not into it, then they're not into it. I mean, that's kind of a stab to the chest.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
And so just being aware of our culture and being aware of what society's into today will play a huge role in your business.
Makes a good point. The market is always right. At the end of the day, the market will decide. You could have the coolest app in your mind, but the market will decide whether they download it or not. So hey, bless you guys. Everybody have a great Tuesday. He's got to go. He just moved into a new place, and so he's going to go get everything settled. But we hope you guys have an amazing day. And if if there's anything that you may need as far as value, as far as help working the ads manager for your business, we're happy to give away free advice, free information on how to do that. Just reach out to us, and we'll get back to you. So everybody have a great day.
Love you guys.